Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to yet another Alco review in which we review different products with alcohol that's not beer, but it's always mead.
It's always mead.
It's mead again today because we have a lot of Schramms, and we haven't been drinking Schramms in a while. And we're like, well, we should drink some. Especially this is the 2019 vintage, so we're popping a bottle of Schramm's The Statement, a mead made with Balaton cherries, 14%. So it's a big one.
Big boy.
And they say it's a natural complement to chocolate
19,
and sharp cheese. Yeah, I think it says 19, but the last digit
from
there
August
is
15th of August 19. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So it's what you call a Melomel, which is a mead with fruit.
Yeah.
And they say they use. This is the statement as a result of 20 years of growing Michigan tart cherries and nearly a dozen test batches. Living up to this name, this Melomel expression of genuine cherry flavor truly makes a statement. Delicate balance of sweet honey and tart cherries.
Yep.
Awesome.
So this is one of the, I don't know if it's core range, but it's slightly more accessible.
Yeah, and something they're quite well known for.
Yeah.
It's easy to get. It's it's not one of these big hyped meads from them like Agnes and whatnot, but
it's still very highly rated. So
yeah. Everything.
It's just Schramm's level.
Schramm's level mead.
Yeah.
It looks like a glass of red wine.
Yeah.
Beautiful burgundy red color from the cherries there.
Yeah. Or maybe a ruby.
Yeah.
Port.
Yeah, it could look like a ruby port too. Nice legs as well.
Yeah.
Let's check on the aroma.
Oh,
wow.
Fuck. That is huge marzipan.
Yeah, it's what?
It smells like straight marzipan.
Yes, right in the room next door. It's where Kennison said this is smelling so much like marzipan.
Yeah.
It's literally like it's almost like you dunked marzipan into cherry liqueur.
Yeah.
And like sweet floral honey on the end there too, but so much marzipan. I think there's more marzipan
than cherry.
Yeah,
like cherry fruity.
I'm guessing they have a lot of seeds or cherry pits in it too, because that often gives that intense marzipan. Wow, this would have been awesome to pair. My saliva is going nuts. Yeah, this would have been awesome to pair with Riesling.
Yeah,
and then use instead of just using the Danish cherry sauce, also using the.
You could use this as the sauce.
You could use this to caramelize it up.
Instead of just eating the actual Riesling without the sauce and then just drink this instead.
It's almost reminding me of when you use instead the Italian, what are they called? The cherries, the sweet cherries in the syrup. I always mix them up with different things.
I'm not quite sure.
In the blue and white glass. I have some in the fridge. Amarena cherries.
Oh yeah.
There's totally an Amarena cherry vibe to it, because that's also like a bit almondy.
Yeah, but this is massively like marzipan.
Yeah, it smells crazy.
It smells like straight marzipan.
A bit tart too, but that's nice. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that's so well balanced.
A bit more cherry fruity flavor.
Yes, but
loads
still
of
marzipan.
Yeah.
It really tastes like a Amarena cherry. Like crazy, because it's also sweet and slightly syrupy because it's a mead.
Yeah, and lightly tart.
We also forgot to mention Beerdome, but Beerdome is where we got this mead, where we get pretty much everything of this Schramm's mead we get because they're the importer.
Yeah.
But wow, that is really good. A real sipper, but man, it's very robust.
Slightly warming, but in a very pleasant way.
Tannic too. It's got a nice tannic structure, and it's dry yet sweet.
Yeah, it's mostly sweet, but it has a tannic vibe to it.
It's like Voxenslick, adult candy, man.
Adult candy.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah,
so much like really deep cherry flavor.
This is deep cherry flavor.
Yeah.
It's almost raisiny because it's so
But it really reminds me of Amarena cherries because they're so intense and sugary and sweet and whatnot. If you had one of those, you'd totally see it right away.
Yeah, almost a bit again, it's so sweet, but it's almost a bit woody to me.
Yeah, there is like a woody, dry kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And, that could be from this cherry seeds or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. That might be contributing to that. But yeah, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
This is world-class mead. They only do more classic, and lots of fruit Schramms. We have an apple mead that's spiced like apple pie. So
we actually have 2 apple meads.
Yeah, So they do different things as well, but
Yeah.
you see a lot like Garadista now, and Superstition and whatnot. They do a lot of experimentation with different weird things and spices and chocolate and vanilla.
Yeah,
And
it's much
Schramm's
more.
a bit more classic, but they just nail things.
Yeah.
Like they're so decadent and nice.
But
Or Pips Meadery, for example.
I'm a bit interested in trying some of those Garagist or whatever they're called, because they experiment with all these other flavors and
Or Pips.
also Pips. Yeah,
I've had one Pips.
mostly
which
Pips,
is
but
good.
it's just much harder to get a hold of.
Yeah.
Whereas Garagist is also very hype,
But you really need to have a sweet tooth for those
Yeah.
because it's even sweeter than this, and this
Yeah.
is really sweet.
yeah, I don't know about the Garagist, but
Yeah, me neither. I haven't had any, but yeah, I think it's really good. It's world class mead. 95, 4.5 for me. I think on Untapped.
It's
I'm not as blown away as some of the others we've had with mixed fruits, but maybe that's just because they're mixed fruits, and this is a bit more. I don't want to say it's one note because it's really complex and it's world class. I'm just not as excited as I've had been with other Shrams, but maybe it's also because we're so familiar with it now.
Yeah,
this is really a joy to drink, but
yeah. I think it also, mead. Yes, it has some complexity, but it's not it's not massively complex. It's very obvious what it tastes of. So, but what is there is just bang
really
on.
good, though.
Yeah, I'd also say 95. It's just dead on.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fantastic.
but I prefer the ones that have slightly different fruit flavors
Flutes.
or more fruit flavors or a bit more complexity.
Yeah.
Hopefully not flute.
Wow, this tastes like flutes. But yeah, like Black Agnes and where this. I love when they've used currants because that gives a bit of tartness to all that sweetness.
Yeah.
Even though this is also tart, I think it's tart cherries. So
Yeah.
but yeah, very good. So if you guys had a chance to try Schramm's The Statement, I'm not sure if they still have this in Beerdome, but they have a lot of Schramm's still.
It's a big boy mead.
Yeah, and they got a lot of other mead too on there
Yeah.
from them. So check them out. And they got a new drop not too long ago. So. Yeah, if you guys had this one, let us know what you thought of it. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and ring the bell for future notifications about videos. And we're going to say cheers
Yes.
in
Cheers.
delicious mead, and see you guys in another Alco review.